So full of anger watching her rosewood casket fall into the muddy earth, I took off before the ceremony ended. Not wanting to go back home, I randomly wandered through the drizzly downtown streets. The thought of going back home without Mom was too painful, and I had nowhere else to go. Roaming the darkened streets for hours, I saw a couple of kids spray painting the front side of a newly constructed commercial building. They looked like they fell out of an 80s rap video with their Converse sneakers and gold chains. You could tell one was older than the other, but the big one was coordinating the whole piece. They looked threatening, so I crossed the street to watch them. The design was so intricate, I couldn't help but follow their rhythmic movements. They were working on separate parts of the wall, but their collaborated actions seemed to come together so flawlessly. It was wild to see the graphic image of a mechanical shark busting through an imaginary bird cage appear right before my eyes, because I couldn't quite see it at first. Mesmerized by the lively colors and the shark's crazy eyes, I even forgot the reason I was standing underneath a lamppost in a dark and empty street corner. Suddenly, out of nowhere, I heard sirens. The two kids bolted down the side street. When the cop got out of his unmarked car and took off after them, I noticed a can of spray paint at the base of the wall. I have no idea why, but I ran across the street, kneeled, and snatched it. Tucking away the black aerosol can, I immediately left the scene, moving in the opposite direction. The sudden rush was instantly addictive. Trying to ignore the past was no longer my dominant motive, because my new attention shifted to the hundreds of graffiti tags covering the concrete walls. I kinda noticed them before, but now they popped out like animated cartoon characters. After scouring the side streets looking for a spot to get my own name up, I managed to find a narrow 6-foot area down the dark alley that was clean. Sitting on the stiff metal concrete steps adjacent to the wall, I eyed it up for almost an hour. There were dozens of names that surrounded the vacant space, but I was nervous about putting up my own impression, with fear of being seen or even arrested. With full intentions of walking away, I placed the half-empty smeared spray can under the steps behind my feet. With the stars and the moon watching, I stepped away from the fire escape, putting in my headphones. It was then the song "Sympathy for the Devil" by the Stones forced me to turn back. My hands smacked the side of my thighs with so much might, I turned up the volume, exploring the stained concrete wall. The sound of bongos intensified as my desire to write my name magnified. I hadn't heard the song since Mom died, but she always played it when working in her garden. I found it strange it was on her playlist, because she was such a Christian and all. The song created a superhuman ambition to express myself by any means necessary. Removing my headphones and throwing them over my shoulder, I seized the can of paint from the ground and boldly marched to confront the wall. My jittery hand made the motion of a complete circle before fear had a chance to reach me.